Good evening, Lawton, and welcome to the Sunday Evening Crier for December 7th, 2025. If you made it out to the holiday in the park this weekend, you probably saw the crowds, the lights, and a lot of families enjoying the season. While we were there covering the event, I had the opportunity to sit down with a very special guest, Kris Kringle himself. That short interview is available on the channel now. It's just over a minute long, a fun little holiday moment to share with the family. Tonight, we're looking back at last week's City Council actions, previewing what's coming up on the agenda for this Tuesday, and providing an update on an ongoing report regarding the Flock Safety license plate reader cameras here in Lawton. This past week, the Lawton Town Crier published a written report titled Flock Cameras in Lawton, What Records Show So Far. Through open records request, we received contracts and invoices showing how the system was purchased and internal instructions outlining how officer documents outcomes connected to Flock alerts, such as arrest, firearms or drug recoveries, and case numbers associated with alerts. However, what has not been released is standalone written policies addressing how long the data is kept, who is authorized to run searches, how those searches are logged and reviewed, and how false or mistaken hits are handled. Those policies and audit-related requests remain open, and follow-up questions have been submitted for clarification. Our approach is simple. This is not about alarm. It is about clarity, transparency, and making sure systems with impact are understood by the public and the people using them. The full article, along with a document archive, is available on lawtontowncrier.com. Looking back at the most recent City Council meeting, here are the key actions that stood out to me. First, tax increment financing District Number 2. The Council moved forward with reaffirming the increment structure of the TIF District Number 2, which shapes how future tax gains are directed towards downtown development initiatives. Second, industrial infrastructure. The expansion of sanitary sewer services supporting the West Side Industrial Corridor, including the Firehawk aerospace footprint, continues to move through planning and funding stages. Third, street maintenance and Propel 2040. Long-term resurfacing and street improvement strategies remain a focus under the funding framework associated with Propel. These may not be the headlines that spark debates, but they are foundational. They are the decisions that determine how the city grows, connects, and invests. Turning to this Tuesday's agenda, there are several items worth watching. One returning topic is the Wedgewood water, but this time it appears under the consent agenda. Those of you who watch regularly may remember that back on November 2nd episode of Sunday Evening Crier, we broke down the ongoing water pressure and outage concerns in Wedgewood neighborhood, mapping the area, reviewing staff proposals, and explaining what council voted to do regarding the line replacement and likely cost. If you didn't catch that episode and want details, that video is still available on our YouTube channel. When items are placed on the consent agenda, it generally means that the matter is considered ready for formal approval, unless a council member requests that it be pulled for discussion. These items typically are thought to be routine, of such importance that they really don't need any discussion. We'll be watching Tuesday's proceedings to see how this moves forward. Other notable agenda items include adopting the Lawton City Code 2025 edition, which formalizes the updated compilation of ordinances, and a continued adjustment to commercial zoning and languages, including consideration involving data centers, cigar bars, and hookah lounges as the city refines land use definitions. A scheduling note that I'd like everybody's attention on. This Tuesday's meeting is expected to be the final regular City Council meeting of the 2025 year, unless a special or emergency session is called. Regularly scheduled meetings are expected to resume in January. That wraps up this week's Sunday Evening Crier. The article on Flock cameras is available now on lawtontowncrier.com, and we'll continue updating it as more records are released and we find out more information. If you need a smile this evening, check out the Kris Kringle interview from Holiday in the Park. It's a short, family-friendly clip and worth sharing. If there's something on the agenda you believe deserves attention, or if there's something happening in your neighborhood that the city should be talking about, feel free to reach out. LawtonTownCrier@gmail.com is the email where you can reach us. And have a great weekend, Lawton, and thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you at City Hall.